Hello YouTube, welcome to the first review from the Wrestle Freaks. First ever Raw review. I'm going to be talking about today's Raw, which was July 9th, 2012. Well, pretty much let's get started. Raw opened pretty slow today. To start off the show, we got AJ skipping to the ring and calling CM Punk out. After a bunch of talk about feelings, she gets down on one knee, and yes, she proposes to CM Punk. Are you fucking kidding me? That's what I said. At this point, I'm tired of the opening segment. Seriously. In my eyes, it's like it's dragging, and everything I just told you in a couple seconds happened like in 10 minutes. Yes, it was that kind of wrong. Anyways, Daniel Bryan then comes out before Punk can answer, and he says that he has something to tell her. Basically, he gets down on his knee, proposes to her. After a back and forth talk between Bryan and Punk where nothing new is really said, it's the same old thing they've been saying to each other every week. The I love you, blah blah blah. He's using you. No, no, no. Same things. After they go back and forth, guess who comes back? The anonymous general manager. The whole doo-doo-doo pops up, and Michael Cole reads it, and I quote, he sets up a Punk and AJ versus Bryan and Eve match. And I'm not gonna go into detail into everything that happened, well, because that would be boring. But probably not as boring as this Monday Night Raw was. Seriously, I'm not saying this because I want to be cool and talk shit and bash the WWE. No, that's not it. Because when they do something good, I admit it and I give them credit and I praise them. Thumbs up when they deserve it, thumbs down when they don't. But seriously, I haven't been this bored watching Raw since, I don't know, I can't even remember. The matches were short, useless matches that provided nothing to the ongoing feuds leading up to Money in the Bank. Sheamus squashed who I call the new Scotty to Hottie, Jack Swagger. Welcome to jobber status. He squashed him. Then there was a tag match between Ziggler and Tensai versus Tyson Kidd and Christian, which ended quick with Tensai pinning Christian for the win. After the match, Tensai beats up Tyson Kidd and power bombs him into the ring apron. That looked pretty nasty. Looked like a nasty bump. Besides that, the match was lame. Then we have Brodus Clay versus Drew McIntyre. Brodus Clay entrance seemed longer than the two previous matches, and his match, let's not even talk about it. Short, god awful. The next match was Cena and Kane versus Big Show and Jericho. Tag match. Nothing special here. Typical tag match. Cena and Kane take the win by DQ. When this is how it happens. Cena does the attitude adjustment on Jericho. He pins him, and Big Show pulls him out of the ring while he's pinning Jericho, and the referee calls for a DQ. Seriously, that's a DQ. How many times has this happened in tag matches, and it's perfectly fine. I don't get the logic here. Well, anyways, after the match, Big Show gets some ladders from under the ring, beats up Kane, beats up Jericho, puts Jericho between one of the ladders and is squishing him. Then Cena comes into the ring, grabs a ladder, and takes out Show. Cena stands tall at the end with a ladder over his head and reminds me of why I hate this Super Cena. Hopefully he doesn't win the Money in the Bank ladder match, but honestly I can't see him losing. I heard Jericho was going on tour with his band during summer, so it wouldn't make sense to have him win. Kane, I don't see him winning, seeing as he just came out of the program between Punk and Bryan for the WWE Championship. Him getting the Money in the Bank just doesn't make any sense to me right now, and I don't see him winning. And Big Show, I just don't buy into him being this big monster. I think there was a new standard set into what a big monster should be nowadays. And Mark Henry set that standard, and Mark Henry was a better monster, better giant, because he's not as big as a Big Show as far as height goes, but he was a monster too, a giant. And he doesn't show the same aggression, the same things Mark Henry showed, and they're trying to make him seem like as a big threat. But I just don't see the Big Show being that, and I don't see him winning the Money in the Bank. So hopefully I'm wrong, but it seems like Cena might win the WWE Championship Money in the Bank contract thing. Hopefully he doesn't, but I see him winning. Then we had the World Heavyweight Money in the Bank qualifying match between Sin Cara and Heath Slater. Sin Cara won with La Mystica and his stripper lights, which stripper lights have to go. Stupid, but I don't know why they have him there. I personally like Sin Cara. I've been a fan of him since he was Mystico, and I hope to see him wrestle at the same level here in the WWE. So far, I haven't seen it, and everybody clowns on Sin Cara, calling his botches out, and I don't know, all the stuff he does wrong. But I hope he shows everyone his true talent, because he is one of the most talented wrestlers or luchadors, because you know how people are nowadays. Well, hopefully he shows him his talent and he shows everybody what he really is. Well, after the match, Heath Slater whines and challenges any former WWE champion. Bob Backlund comes out to a very small reaction. Crowd doesn't really know who he is. And he puts Slater into the chicken wing crossface. Slater taps out. It was never a match. Referee wasn't there. And Slater drops to the Legends. Then we got a match that I'm sure nobody wanted. The anonymous general manager set up a poll to see if the WWE Universe wanted to see Lawler versus Cole in a WrestleMania rematch. Oh god. Yes, it's that bad. Apparently 75% said yes and 25% said no, which I'm pretty sure was the other way around, but the WWE could manipulate that as however they want. Well, the match was short. It didn't last long. Lawler won. The GM reversed the decision. Santino comes out because he was looking for the GM. Says the GM must be hiding under the ring. We then find out the anonymous general manager has always been Hornswoggle. As the Miz would say, really? 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 What a load of crap, seriously. After everything that has gone down with this anonymous general manager and the huge mystery of who it was, it turns out to be Hornswoggle. Seriously, what an insult. It's just insulting. I don't know why it couldn't have been somebody else. They decided to go with Hornswoggle. Doesn't make any sense to me. It's stupid. Oh well. What's done is done. And then you have the main event tag match between CM Punk and AJ, between Eve and Brian. CM Punk and AJ win. Nothing special. Eve tries to tag Brian. Brian refuses to tag her, so AJ rolls her up from behind, gets a 3 count. Nothing extraordinary happens. CM Punk, after the match, they're all in the middle of the ring. CM Punk basically says to her, "I'm not gonna marry you." Then she gets sad. Brian's like, "Come to me." She slaps Punk. Then goes to Brian, slaps him. And then she leaves. AJ then leaves the ring, skipping, does the whole yes, yes, yes thing, and Raw ends. Honestly, I hope this whole AJ thing ends after Money in the Bank. It was good at first, but it seems like this whole thing has run its course. Yes, I know just a couple weeks ago it seemed like something new and fresh, but this just seems like a repeat of SmackDown. But it replaces the kissing with the slapping, and it's not. It doesn't. It didn't add anything to it. This Raw seemed repetitive. This whole AJ love triangle thing has to go. Um, it ran its course. Do something new. Nothing too memorable from this Raw. It was boring. Seriously, one of the most boring Raws that I've seen for a while. There was a commercial promoting the 3-hour Raw and its breathtaking action. If they consider this crap breathtaking action, I do not want to see what they'll do for the 1,000 Raw in 2 weeks. Cause seriously, that was just bad. Hopefully, the Money in the Bank pay-per-view is good, and next Monday Raw is good. Because if the Raw before the 1,000 Raw sucks, things won't be that good going into the 3-hour Raw. Because people are gonna be like, this is what I'm gonna see for 3 hours. What a bunch of crap. The Rock is scheduled to be there for the 1,000 episode in 2 weeks, so hopefully, let's see if he adds anything good to the show. I heard Mick Foley's also gonna be there. I think he tweeted about it, saying "See you in 2 weeks." Overall, a very forgettable Raw. Nothing good happened. Hopefully, the pay-per-view is good. I'm not expecting too much from the pay-per-view, but let's see how that goes. This is the Wrestle Freaks. I will be coming up with more videos and more content. I will try to continue to do weekly Raw reviews. Sorry about that. And hopefully everything goes on schedule. I got lots of things coming for this YouTube channel, And just stay tuned. Comment below on anything you want. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe for more to come. And if you have a Twitter, follow me at WrestleFreaks. Hope you enjoyed this video. WrestleFreaks out.